Hey, James here. I figured I'd do another video. I know it's my second one the same day. I just did the one about my paint station. So I'm gonna do another one here real quick about just kind of an overview of everything that I got going on since I'm just starting this off. I want to have, I'm just gonna try to get all the basics down to what I have. This is almost everything in my army right now that I use for 40K. Obviously, I play Space Marines. As you can see, there's a lot of things here that aren't finished, that aren't painted yet. I'm getting to that. Mainly, I mean, it's not a lot that I don't have painted. I got uh, bikes. What is there? 6 bikes here. I got to do Vindicator. That's got to be done. And then you'll notice like a lot of things like are I'm one of those people like I'll do a little bit and then I'll move on because I never really like nothing's ever finished. I maybe have like 2 pieces of my entire army, or maybe 3 that might be totally finished in my eyes. Like I'll keep coming back and and doing touch up. I never want anything to be done till I've touched it up about 5 times or so. I keep going back and forth, just trying to. And then like if in 5 years from now I find a piece that I want to add to a guy, so I'm never truly done, but a lot of these guys need their bases done and whatnot. Um, I got a couple scouts that I need to finish painting up. These scouts here are like they're started on, but they need a lot of like smaller work done on them yet, and their camo needs to be finished. Their camo's not totally done yet. Let's see. So yeah, this is pretty much it in my army right now. It's gonna get bigger, a lot bigger. I want to add more bikes. I know it sounds crazy, but I want to add more bikes. I need to get a Land Raider and some more Terminators, and I would probably be happy for a while. Um, Maybe I've been thinking about a drop pod. I'm not really sure yet. So, but this is what I got for right now. A bunch of troops, some troops, a squad of Terminators, assault squad. I love assault squads. A bunch of bikes, chaplain. I got chaplain, 2 captains. As far as HQ goes, I got the Tech Marine, 4 servitors. I like the Vindicator and the Whirlwind. Those are my 2 favorite. Like as far as solely attack purpose vehicles, I'd say the Land Raider's probably my favorite, but I don't have one yet. But I'll get one soon. Um, Land Speeder. I actually hated these things till I found out that they had the Typhoon missile launchers, and then I actually love them now because that seems purposeful to me. Otherwise, they're just so weak that I didn't see a point in having them before. They just get blown up and not really do anything. So, but now that they got those, I like it a lot. And this is actually one model that I would consider probably fully finished. I think I put some pictures up before on this one, but yeah, I like it. I did the whole bottom, like surrounded with purity seals and script work and stuff, just to really kind of make this thing seem important. So I did that. It seems kind of fun. All right. So, anyways, that's my army. I've been keeping that out now just to so I can just grab something and go, and go and paint, put it back, and see what I really want to work on next. So I've been doing that. I took it out of the carrying case. Up here I got that bunch of the 40K plastic kit buildings I've been working on. They're primered and all based. This one's the closest one to done. It's got all the detail work done in it. Um, I try not to add a whole bunch to this. I didn't want to spend hours on the scenery, but this one's pretty much done. It needs to be based. I did a little stonework for a path here. Other than that, really none of this was designed from scratch. This was all the plastic kit. I did a few mods and stuff like that, but then I've got 4 of them. Now this one's really cool. I really like the dry brushing that I did on this. It's got like I seen that there was one on the box with like kind of a blue to it, and I really liked the look of it, so I wanted see if I could kind of replicate it, but make it a little bit more glowing looking. And I think it came out really good. This one still needs a lot of detail work done into it, but I think I got the main color to it that I wanted. And I mainly added the brass to blend in, so all the buildings have a common theme, which will be the brass. Every building will have some brass to it somewhere or another. So that's my way of pairing them to make it look like a common city once I get a whole bunch of these done. Alright, so let's move on. You've seen my paint station. I'm going to show you some some other things. I've got it's really dark, one sec. I've got one gaming board that I use right now. It's 6x4. It's done up in it's just pink foam. That's all it is. You can see back here. Well, it's not pink, it's the green stuff, but same thing, polyurethane or whatever. And then it was added glue, paint, obviously paint, then glue, then just the cheap sand you can buy at like hardware stores, Lampert's, Farm and Fleet, stuff like that. And I sifted out that to make sure that it was clean, and I didn't really want it too particle-y. Then glued that down, and we did a black and then a couple different shades of gray dry brush on it. Now we are probably going to switch this to, we're going to probably re-dry brush it, repaint it in a brown to make it more of a sand, and then add a static grass to it. And then on the other side, what we're going to do is we're going to add a sheet of masonite to strengthen it up, because you can see right now it's pretty wobbly, and we don't really like that. We've already had a couple corners get a little chipped, so we're going to add a sheet of masonite and then buy those really nice new static grass mats that GW makes, and just slap that down in the back, so we'll have a grass mat and then a rock, kind of a sand side, so we'll be able to have like ruins on this side and jungles and jungle fighting on the other side. That'll give us good options. Here's an old army of mine, Tau. I played them for a while. A buddy of mine's probably gonna be buying them off of me. You can see I do have this tank was kind of started on here. I have some freehand work and stuff. I did a green color scheme on these guys, and I really liked them. I really like Tau. They're a lot of fun to play. They're really shooty. But I switched to Space Marines because my goal is to go to tournaments, and I think Space Marines are a lot more well-rounded. I don't want to get up against the shooting art. If I'm solely shooting, it's really hard to be able to fight close combat if I need to. If it just turns out that way. Let's see, what do I got in here? Okay, here's something that I've been working on now for quite a while, and I took a big break on it because my life went crazy, and I had a crisis and whatnot, so I took a big break on it, but you can see the idea of what's going on here. It's a big fortress that I made. Let's see if I can set this on the ground. It's a big fortress that I made out of different pieces of styrofoam and plastic card and stuff like that, and it's not real detailed right now. It needs a lot of detailed and color and stuff. It's just pretty much the base, bare bones, and then with one base coat put onto it. I really like it though. It's got, I put a lot of work into making it look futuristic. And then we have this higher catwalk here, and then I made there's ramps. You can see there's ramps that go down with railing, which is pretty nice. And then I had the only entrances in are in the back, and there's two entrances back here with ramps that go up. It needs a little. I moved, and this thing got beat up, so the hinges on the gates need to be worked on, but that's right. And then there's a front bunker here, if you can see it. Let's see. Yep, there's a bunker here where you could probably fit about 20 guys in there if you wanted to. And there's going to be a door from the main part that'll go underneath this catwalk here and connect into this front bunker here that you can put troops in. So that's just that there. And then there's a bunch of, this is my scenery tote for when I play games. There's a bunch of trees, some rocks, a building, you know, some scraps for future terrain plans, or whatever I decide to use it for in there as well. So that's kind of it. I'm actually really short on terrain stuff right now. It's all at my grandmother's house, actually in the basement. There is where I used to build all my scenery, so all my foam, and I have another table. I have another actual table there that's done up with hills and green flock that didn't turn out that great because I ended up running out of flock, so I never play on that anymore. Plus it was only 4x4. I don't really like that. It's just too small. So that's about it for right now. I'm gonna try to, you know, with these kind of introductory videos, it doesn't really matter that the quality is so bad on these, but I'll try to get a better camera for when I actually start doing. I'm gonna try to do some tutorial stuff and just kind of show you guys how I do different things. And yeah, you'll see my face. You're just not seeing it tonight because I'm really tired. It's kind of late. It's 2:10 in the morning, so yeah, I don't really want to